What would you say is the main factor that contributed to your ranking? I mean, anything you did or like...
Couldn't put a finger to it, but
okay.
Probably be...
Hey guys, welcome back to Zenscape, where we experience the divine through aqua design. Today we're going to have a chat with Soon Meng, who achieved a 44th place ranking in the recent IAPLC standings. So stick around to find out why he chooses CO2 over fertilizer. Let's dive in. Okay, hello Soon Meng. Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you for having us in your
Sean,
place.
yes.
Yeah, and of
Thank
course
you for coming.
Thank you for having me. And anyway,
Okay.
let's help the viewers get to know you a little bit, okay?
Right.
So it's just some quick fire icebreaker questions, okay?
Cool.
Hair grass or haircut?
Haircut.
Haircut. Why not a fan of hair grass?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah. Too weedy.
Okay. I see. Apple snail or apple juice?
Apple juice.
Apple juice,
Yes.
Also not a fan of apple snail.
Also not a fan of apple
Too
snail.
large, is it?
Yeah, too big for my liking.
Okay. Okay, this one maybe potentially controversial one.
Oh,
ADA or PAP?
Oh, can I don't answer this?
Okay, you can answer off the record. Later you tell me, then I go and report. No, I'm kidding. Okay, wait. Aqua soil or Aquaman?
Wow. Aqua soil.
Yeah.
Soy.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Cannot do without it.
Yeah.
Okay, this one a bit more sensible.
Alright.
Maybe not really. CO2 or fertilizer?
CO2.
If you had to pick one, CO2.
Yes.
Maybe you want to share why? What's your stand?
Okay. You have fishes, you feed them. More or less, you have some nutrients.
True.
Yeah, from the waste.
phosphates,
Although it's higher than in phosphates, you may have. Definitely, you'll be lacking in some other minerals.
Mm-hmm.
But CO2 is very hard to dissolve in water.
True.
So
Yeah. Easy choice, I guess.
Easy choice.
Nice. Okay. Now to the more serious question. No,
Right.
no need to be serious. I'm just
Everything
kidding.
is serious.
Everything is serious. Yeah. So why did you actually get into aquascaping?
Okay, good question. Okay, I've been keeping fishes since I was studying. So I like, keep some pets and everything. So and it got boring because it's just tanks and water and fish, nothing else.
Or like bear tank, you started
Just
with the bear tank.
yeah.
Okay.
Like most people, you start with bear tank. And then, you discover that they are aquatic plants. So why not? And they start dying, then you try to find out why they die. So
let's learn from there.
Yeah. So I was during the pre-internet era, so we need to go to libraries,
I've heard
borrow
of that.
books, magazines, and then you learn, try to pick up things, learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you realize, there's a lot more to keeping plants alive than to keeping fish alive.
So then that what fascinated you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then what about the whole layout hardscape part of it, the aspect?
Yeah, initially it was just just putting plants in for the aesthetic purpose. Then, I was in and out of the hobby because of personal life changes and things. So then I got back to the hobby, and I thought, why not just make it more aesthetically pleasing rather than just putting plants in?
Like a Java fern with a piece of wood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
or just stuck one plant. What can I do to make it look really nice? So I started, now in the internet era, you started Google and everything. So you just thought, wow, you can do these kind of things to your tank.
Right.
So then that's why I got started into, really into more on the aquascaping. Yeah.
Right. And of course, those of you who might like the whole Java fern on a wood, that's fine as well.
It's fine as well.
It's simple, it's also fine. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing bad about it. Nothing
There's
wrong about that.
no ugly scape.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So could you maybe tell us more about your first planted tank? Like example, do you remember the first plant that you used? Maybe the first livestock you used in it?
Okay, it was like a community tank. So at that era, there wasn't aqua soil.
Okay.
So all we had was gravel, and there's a mix that you mix with 2/3 of the gravel,
Okay.
So you mix it with the gravel, you line it on the bottom,
Okay.
then you cap it with the rest of the clean gravel.
Okay.
So then you just plong in your plants.
What is this mix? What's inside it?
I can't remember the brand.
Okay.
But I think it's still in
the market.
the market. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's market as some iron-rich substrate mix.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in powder form, so it's very messy.
Okay.
Yeah, those were the days.
Okay.
Then, yeah, I can still remember the plants. So it was your usual Amazon swamp plant, your Venusnera, big cape grass, and that time there wasn't Java ferns.
So not much epiphytes yet.
Yeah, not much epiphytes yet. So yeah, those were the few main plants that I was using.
Right. Then livestock, do you remember of?
Mix angelfishes.
Okay.
You have your quarries.
Yeah.
In the albino form.
Right.
And your neon tetras and cardinal tetras.
The more common hardy.
The common hardy ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Then so moving on from that whole background into the competitive side, right? Like, how many times have you entered into the IAPLC already up to this
It's my
point?
third year this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 consecutive years.
3 consecutive years. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I wasn't planning to really go into competitive hardscape. Yeah. But it got quite interesting to the point that what should I do to make it really like certain standard? So that's why I dip my hands in.
I see. Wow. And this year getting 44th, was it 44th?
44.
Right.
Yeah,
Would you say, was it your best so far?
It's my best so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I started from 1,003, 600, and it's a big jump.
Half.
Yeah.
And then, quite a big jump.
It's a very big jump. I'm really surprised. Like I text you.
Yeah.
Like that. Just let me know you. I'm in the top 100.
Yeah, and you ended up being more than the top 100.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this kind of result. I was more like maybe hoping for like a top 200.
Oh, okay. And that would have been very satisfactory.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
I'm just looking to improve on my rankings every year. Yeah.
So how do you feel? Were you very shocked or how?
I was very shocked.
Okay.
Very shocked, very surprised. We were just like outside having dinner, and just we were like, whoa, what?
Whoa. So you only knew from
your text.
From my text.
Okay.
Wow, I can't imagine. Well, eating rice halfway,
No. We were done. We were just like chit-chatting and.
Okay. Wow, I see. So like, what would you say is the main factor that contributed to your ranking? I mean, anything you did or like?
Couldn't put a finger to it, but
okay.
Probably just please their eyes because the judging criteria, as we know, is not very
not
clear.
predictable. Right.
Yeah,
so somehow, so you have no idea basically what it could be.
I have no idea. It could be they find it pleasing, like
I see. So when you were thinking about this scape, right? Let's say at the starting point when before you did anything, what was your thought process when you had to come up with the concept of it?
Okay, I was thinking of sitting on the treetop, so among the tree branches, just looking out.
Okay.
So you get the branches stretching out into the distance.
Right.
Yeah, so that's my thought.
Okay.
Trying to incorporate that scene in my mind into the scape.
Was it a scenery you had seen in real life before? That's why you got inspired, or?
Okay, I do watch quite a few documentaries, but they don't really specifically, focus on
that perspective.
Yeah, on that perspective. So it's just my imagination. Like I'm imagining myself sitting on the tree branch, just looking out into the horizon.
Right. Actually, when I first saw it, to me, like the perspective also kind of looked like upward. It's almost like I'm at the forest floor looking up. It could have, I don't know. That's just
it can work this way as well.
One of the perspectives, right? Yeah. Interesting. So, looking at the hardscape, like how did you actually construct the hardscape? I mean, what was some of the methodology that you use and some of the materials that you use?
Okay, because I couldn't get enough drain cells in time, so I did use some drain cells at the back and a lot of lava rocks to raise the background. So it's a quite standard way of raising the background.
Right.
But I incorporated the drain cells at the back. So I was trying to figure out how should I plant it all the way to the back, up high, and I can still get some light coming up from the back. So I figured out I should try using drain cells because there's some gaps, light can still come out, but I still need to hide it enough that I don't get to see the drain cells.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. So how did you manage to like attach the plants in a way that managed to conceal it but still stays put?
So the drain cells have holes, so I managed to just stuff them in. So it's more like a green wall kind of a the planting technique. Yeah.
Okay. And I noticed you also use quite a few like nylon. Is it fishing lines?
Yeah, fishing line. So the fishing line is to hold the hardscape in place. Yeah.
Right.
I would probably thought I couldn't get a good ranking because if you look carefully at my photos, the fishing lines show up in the photo.
It's
visible. Which I didn't realize after I did the submission.
Okay. I guess they didn't notice it lah.
It's quite obvious actually.
Okay. But was it a case where you were like constructing and then you feel like like you want to make a spontaneous decision here and there, or is it more like you already had a very clear picture in your mind, you're just creating that picture?
I had a kind of a clear picture. So, but as we go along, then we have a group to talk about each other's scape. So there was feeling that I should add in some more driftwood, which I agree. So initially there wasn't so many driftwood. And I'm sorry now the plants have overgrown the...
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, so it's hiding a bit more of the driftwood. Yeah.
Previously, this was not,
it wasn't enough, not saying enough.
Wasn't as much.
Much driftwood. So probably you see about like 5 tree branches.
Okay.
Yeah, so we...
Right, now you see maybe at least 8 or
9. Yeah. So we have to add more. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Maybe you can talk a bit about the plant selection. What was these plants that we see now? Was this the original plant choices that you made?
Yes, it was the original.
Okay.
So
how do you decide on?
I was trying this new concept because I'm quite lazy.
Okay.
I'm thinking how should I make maintenance easy for me. So try to go for a no substrate. There's no aqua soil.
Okay.
Yeah, so that limits my plant choices.
Yep.
So I can only stick with epiphytes.
Right.
The only non-epiphyte would be the MC and HC.
On the drainage cells.
Yeah, they can work on.
Right. Yeah, it's an epiphyte also.
Yes. Right? Yeah, you can work them as epiphyte as well. So
I
then I would have the issue of fertilizing and
That's true. Did that affect your fertilizing regime? I mean...
No, I actually on lean dosing. So it's fine because they are also slow growing plants.
Right.
Yeah.
You use the app one or which fertilizer? Okay. It's lean. Okay.
APT 0 because because there's livestock, so I do not need phosphate and nitrate.
Right. I see. And what about aesthetically, like when you thought about how the plants look? How do you select which plants went where and all that?
Okay, the usual planting method of creating distance. So smaller leaves ones will be at the back. The bigger leaves one will be in front to create the perspective. Okay, initially I was having bigger leaf Anubias in front.
Right.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Okay.
So it was bad choice.
Too big,
it's too big. So I had to remove.
Okay.
Yeah, even though it's the Nana.
Okay. Just the normal Nana.
Yeah, just normal Nana, but it's too big.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to remove that and have to replace it with Nana Petite. Yeah, and it works better.
The Nana, is it like this?
Yeah, so I still kept some because it's tucked away.
At the side,
Yeah, tucked away, so still not so bad. So I can create sort of like a fish eye lens effect with it. Yeah.
Right. I see. And then of course the Java
Fern, it got bigger.
Larger, right?
Yeah, it got bigger.
I see.
Yeah, the few months down the road.
I see. And these buds here, are they the Bulbitis or what are they?
Yeah, the mini Bulbitis.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently it's the flower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen them bloom yet? Or?
No. I think it stays this way.
Okay. Interesting.
It's my first time experiencing this.
Okay. Right, very cool. Yeah, so I guess all these clumps they are all MC, right?
MC. Yeah, MC in front, then all the way at the back will be HC.
Right. And then here and there you put a few Bucophilandras and all that.
Yes.
Right. Understand. Wow. What about the livestock selection? I don't know if these are the livestock that you use for the photo.
Yes, apparently, because I added them too late, they were still skittish.
Oh.
So they were all hiding, all 60 of them, all Cardinia tetras.
Okay. So not many of them showed up in the photo.
Nah, actually, if we look closely, only one showed up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so only one showed up. The rest were all hiding. I couldn't get them to come out even.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I spent the whole day just waiting, but they refused to come out. Yeah.
Wow. Even lured by food also cannot.
Yeah, no. Didn't
I
work.
see. Okay.
So
Interesting.
yeah, so it's learning point.
Yeah.
So don't add your fishes in too late.
Give them time to get comfortable.
Get used
right?
comfortable, correct.
I see. So I guess in the whole of like a competitive aquascaping in general, do you have maybe one pro tip you can give to our viewers who maybe they want to take their competitive aquascaping to the next level or even just get into it and try it out for the first time? Is there anything you can share with them?
Don't be afraid of the ranking. Just do what pleases you. So long as you like your scape, your creation, that's fine.
That's the most important.
That's the most important.
Right.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you, Soon Meng. That's all the questions we have.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time today.
Thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you learned something and picked up something interesting. Remember to like, share and subscribe if you like this video, and also drop us a comment. Let us know what you think about his beautiful IAPLC entry. Until next time, scape zenly.